Self-care isn't just a trend. It's a necessity for maintaining our overall well-being. Finding the right self-care tools to enhance your routine can really make all the difference between doing it well and not doing it at all. So today we're going to explore how cannabis can be an essential part of your self-care toolkit. Whether it's by boosting the flavor of your healthy meals, creating a calm space for meditation, or enhancing your physical movement practices, cannabis, when used mindfully, can absolutely elevate your daily restorative practices. In this video, I'm going to show you how to incorporate cannabis into a balanced self-care routine, from diet to mindfulness to movement and even time spent in nature. So if you're ready to unlock the power of cannabis for your well-being, let's get started. Self-care, right? It's something that we all know that we should do, but we often overlook it in the busyness of life. And it's more than just face masks and bubble baths, although those are very fun things to see on Instagram. But self-care is actually about making the time to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit so that you can show up as the best version of yourself no matter what you're doing. It's about balancing work and play, taking care of your health, and creating space for rest and recovery so that you're the best you possible. And here's where cannabis comes in. When it's used mindfully, it can really be a powerful tool to elevate your self-care practices. Whether it's helping you relax after a long day, enhancing your workout recovery, or just letting you be more present in the moment, cannabis can support your well-being in ways that go beyond its common recreational uses. So in today's video, we're going to explore how cannabis can complement your self-care routine. Everyone's routine is going to be different and based on who they are as an individual, so we'll talk about how cannabis fits in with what you're doing. First, we'll talk about how it can enhance your diet, making healthy food more enjoyable and nourishing. Then we'll dive into restorative practices, like moments of stillness and silence, movement, and we'll talk about time spent in nature. These are really the key areas where cannabis can truly support your journey and greater well-being. Number 1, diet and nutrition. So let's start with something that's truly fundamental to being a human, and that's your diet. Look, we all know that eating well is one of the cornerstones of self-care. You want to be eating whole foods, nutritious foods, whole grains, quality protein sources, fruits and vegetables, lots of water. So how can you use cannabis to make that easier and more enjoyable? Well, there are a few ways. When used mindfully, cannabis can absolutely enhance the flavor and enjoyment of healthy meals, and it can help you turn a simple dish into a more vibrant experience. You can try using cannabis-infused oils or butters in your cooking to bring an added layer of flavor to your meals and more of a cannabis experience. This will not only elevate the taste, but it can also help you relax and enjoy the process of eating more fully. Imagine savoring your food in a whole new way. Well, cannabis can help you do that. But it's not just about enhancing flavor, it's also about supporting healthier eating habits. So some cannabis strains can stimulate your appetite, and that can make it easier to eat if you're struggling with low hunger levels. Others, on the other hand, might actually make you crave unhealthy foods, so it's important to be aware of that going in so that you can make more mindful choices about what you're going to eat. Whether you're looking to curb your sweet tooth or if you just want to focus on eating more whole foods, cannabis can be a very useful companion for either one of those experiences when it's approached with intention. Cannabis can make the experience of eating something more enjoyable because you're in the moment, you're focused on the physical sensations of eating, on the tastes, on the textures. It makes you more aware of what you're physically doing in the moment, which can make the process of eating more interesting and enjoyable. It is important to be aware of whether or not you're going to be triggered into having cravings for unhealthy foods, into getting the munchies, right? You can help to keep those cravings down by reducing the amount of THC that you're consuming. CBD and CBG will also sometimes create the munchies. So it's about the overall amount of cannabis that you're consuming, the overall amount of cannabinoids. If you find yourself getting the munchies and being distracted by lots of snacky foods, maybe reduce the overall amount of cannabinoids that you're consuming and see if that helps. When you're using cannabis as part of your eating routine, the key is really mindfulness. It's an opportunity to slow down and truly connect with what you're consuming. I would recommend that you set an intention before your meal. Something as simple as, I'm grateful to receive the nourishment I'm about to consume. Right? So just a simple act of awareness can help you stay present, enjoy the flavors, and deepen your connection to the food that you're eating. Let's talk about restorative practices, because in the hustle and the bustle of our everyday lives, it can be really easy to forget the importance of stillness and of taking time for ourselves. But restorative practices, things like meditation, taking a quiet moment, silence, deep breathing, all of those restorative practices are essential for both our mental and our physical health because they let us reset and release tension and recharge. Now, cannabis can be an incredibly powerful ally for those moments of stillness. It can help to quiet your mind, reduce your stress, and enhance your ability to relax and be in the moment for your restorative practice, whatever it is. Now, for those moments when you're looking to unwind, you're going to want to choose strains that promote relaxation. So strains that are rich in CBD or have terpenes like linalool or myrcene, which are known for their calming effects. Now, these strains can help ease your body and your mind into a more peaceful state. So that makes it easier for you to meditate, breathe deeply, or just to be present with yourself, whatever your restorative practice is. Now, I always talk about the 4 factors in a cannabis experience, which are cannabinoid profile, terpene profile, your personal biology, and set and setting. So to set yourself up for success here, it's really important that you create the right environment for this restorative practice. You want to find a quiet, comfortable space where you can fully relax. So maybe it's like a cozy corner somewhere with soft lighting and a cushion and a blanket, or, your bedroom on your bed with the door closed so nobody can come in. You want to think about adding touches like nice calming music or nature sounds to create a peaceful atmosphere. There are some wonderful meditative YouTube videos that I've been watching lately by Shantris Siba, and I'll link to her channel in the description. But I find those to be such restorative sounds. I guess they're songs. It's just her sort of vocalizing over a guitar or maybe some drums or like a hand drum. Hand drum? I'm not sure if it's hang or hand. One of those metal things that looks like a spaceship. I'll link to it in the description because that might be a nice addition to your restorative practice. Adding sensory touches along with cannabis can really elevate your restorative practice and help you tap into a deeper level of relaxation and clarity, which is the goal of a restorative practice. So whether you're taking a few moments to breathe deeply or you're doing a full meditation session, incorporating cannabis mindfully into those practices can absolutely amplify the benefits. They can help you truly unwind and connect with your own inner peace. Now let's talk about movement, because this is another essential component of self-care. Physical activity plays a huge role in maintaining our overall well-being, from improving our mood to boosting our energy to supporting our heart health and strengthening our muscles. But sometimes we need a little extra help to feel motivated or to ease physical discomfort, and that's where cannabis can really play a big role. Cannabis can be an excellent complement to your movement practices, right? Whether you're into yoga or stretching or dance or weightlifting, it has the potential to enhance your experience by helping you focus or relax or feel more in tune with your body, whatever you need for your particular movement practice. For example, cannabis can help to ease any tightness or discomfort in your muscles, which can let you stretch deeper or flow more freely in yoga. Certain strains, particularly those that are high in CBD or terpenes like beta-caryophyllene, can offer physical comfort and promote relaxation during your practice, while others with a more balanced THC to CBD ratio can help spark motivation and focus. If I know that I'm going for a long cardio session at the gym, which I'll be honest with you is pretty boring to go on the treadmill for half an hour, I might have a little bit of THC, CBD balanced cannabis first, because now all of a sudden I got a little bit more THC in my body, my dopamine kicks in, I'm more motivated to do it now, and the experience is more enjoyable because I've changed my perspective on it. Here's a little caveat. If you're thinking about incorporating cannabis into your routine and you haven't done it before, you might want to consider using it either right before or right after your workout. And if you're going to use it before, stick with a really light dose until you know how it works for you. Because there's nothing like getting to the gym and finding that you're too high to actually do anything. You've made the effort to get there. You want to actually get a workout in. So don't consume too much. Start with very small amounts. Keep track of how it's working for you so that you can look back and go, yeah, that was too much last time. Let me take a bit less next time. Having a little bit can absolutely help to increase your enjoyment and your motivation and make your workout feel like it's less of a chore. Post-workout, cannabis can help in recovery by reducing inflammation and helping your muscles relax. Again, you can consume an inhalation method for this, or you can try one of the many topicals that are on the market. I probably have a half a dozen different topicals that I will put on after the gym, anywhere that feels sore, muscles that I worked out. I'll almost always put it on my lower back because that's an area that is weak for me, that I'm working on strengthening, and it often feels sore after I've been at the gym. So I'll just put a topical on it right after my workout, and it helps to reduce the pain and the inflammation greatly and makes my recovery a lot quicker. Topicals are an amazing product for after you've worked out. I would definitely encourage you, though, to experiment and see how cannabis is going to work for you. Pay attention to how it affects your body, pay attention to your focus, and pay attention to your energy levels during different activities. Every single body is unique. So the key is about finding what works best for your movement practice and then using cannabis intentionally to enhance it. If you're interested in learning more about how to use cannabis for enhancing or motivating your workouts or for recovery afterwards, leave me a comment down below so that I know that you're interested in that, and then I can make a video on that for you. The next restorative practice that we'll talk about is time spent in nature, or earthing, it can be called. Now, spending time in nature is one of the most powerful ways to support your well-being. We are earthlings. We all came from the earth. From dust you came, and to dust you shall return. The earth is our mother, so spending time in nature supports your well-being. Whether that means for you that you're going out for a hike, or you're going to have a picnic sitting on the grass in the park, or you're taking a walk in a ravine or on some kind of path, the mental and physical benefits of being in nature are impossible to deny. Nature helps us reconnect with ourselves. It lowers stress. It improves your mood. And when you combine that connection with cannabis, you can deepen that experience even more. There's something called earthing, where you actually physically put your feet or your hands or your body on the earth, and it actually helps to reduce the free radicals in your body. You get rid of these excess electrons in your body that are floating around not doing anything good for you, and they go into the earth where they are grounded. You can get these grounding mats to sleep on, which are like connected either through like an electrical plug, that they're connected into the ground, the earth, and then you sleep on them and they reduce the free radicals while you sleep. So when you combine that with nature, we can deepen the experience even more. Consider bringing cannabis along on a hike or when you're going out for a walk. Strains high in uplifting terpenes like limonene or terpinolene can boost your mood and energy, while ones with myrcene will help you relax and unwind. Maybe if you're, going on a walk that's a little bit less energetic. Now, cannabis can make time spent outdoors even more enjoyable because it can help you fully appreciate the environment around you. Now, I mentioned earthing and grounding practices before, right? Earthing and grounding, of course, is the practice of connecting directly with the earth, whether that's walking barefoot on grass or on dirt or on sand. This simple act is known to reduce stress, it improves mood, and it can even enhance your sleep. When you combine earthing with cannabis, it can help you feel even more connected to both the earth and yourself. Consider setting an intention before you go outside, like, I am grounding myself to feel more centered. Or I am grounding myself to enhance my connection with the earth. And then let the natural world and cannabis support your journey. Take a moment to sit on the grass, practice some deep breathing while you're barefoot, and truly feel the earth beneath you, supporting you. Whether you're supporting your diet, engaging in restorative practices, or spending time in nature, cannabis can be an incredible tool to elevate your self-care routine. It's all about using it intentionally in alignment with your needs and desires to unlock the best version of you. I hope these tips inspire you to use cannabis in your own self-care journey. I'd love to hear about your experiences, whether it's a favorite strain or a go-to practice or a new self-care routine that you've adopted and you're trying to figure out how to incorporate cannabis into it. Drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going. Tell me how you're using it. Tell me what your questions are so that I can make more content for you. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more insights on cannabis, on self-care, and on living intentionally. I'm really excited to continue sharing my insights with you and to hear from you what is working for you so that we can continue to explore and grow together. And until next time, take care of yourself and stay curious.